Yeah, so the words are built up with objects that I call aboriginalia, which I always say, like, I don't know if it's a word or not. It's something that makes sense and people understand it, but I don't know if it exists. But I think it's like Kitsch Australiana with representation of Aboriginal people, which spans across so many different products.
There's a sort of truth to physics and light in 3D, and it's infinitely more kind of malleable than a photograph, because you can control the world and stuff. Mm-hmm. But of course it's highly constructed, and it's hard to explain, but there's something kind of weird about making a space on my computer screen and doing all this work and then hitting a render button, and it looks real.
I've sort of maintained the ideas that I had in my third year at QCA, which was looking at fluid dynamics and sort of that translation of 2D to 3D and vice versa, and I guess more natural phenomena, and reinterpreting that rather than in a photograph or in a 2D matter that make it into a three-dimensional sort of state. So the first large work I did, which was a water droplet, so you see the high-speed captures on film of that moment where it hits and then it comes up and you've got the little droplets of water just immaculately suspended.
I'm not really sure exactly what I'm doing with this work. I mean, I could sit down and pick it apart because there's quite a bit in it, but I don't really care to at the moment. I'm quite happy with the way it's progressing, so I'm just really feeling my way through it and letting the materials have the final say. Maybe not the final say, but they definitely have a stronger influence currently than, say, just pure ideas.
It's the only time I actually get to think. You know what I mean? Oh, is on the way to the bus and then on the bus. But it's a good. It's actually quite relaxing. It's kind of weird that. It's a hell of a lot better than driving. And you kind of, you mingle with. You don't talk to them, but you mingle with the community and all those kinds of things. Because the other good thing about the bus is no one talks to you, but no one wants to. It's quite, I think, everybody's in the same. I always used to think everybody was, dull and boring, but it's actually, they're just kind of in their own head.
I consider all of my works, I guess they're all exercises in mapping, and they all stem from that one idea, whether it be literally working with maps or whether it be working with materials that are then used to map a particular space.
I guess what Dave just said. What? You did that, and he's been recording down there.
I was been recording down the street, right, and I had to go across the road to get some chewing gum, and they came here and I said, that's the best bit of art on this wall that's been here for ages.
And he stood there looking at it for 5 minutes. He didn't even know it was yours.
I was just standing here with Chris.
How funny.
It's spinning me out.
He didn't know it was best.
Excellent.
And he was like going, wow, that's unreal.
How funny.
You didn't see her name.